this year. I had a special superpower ever since I was a child. Please like and subscribe to hear more of my story. When I was 5 or 6 years old, I discovered I could steal other people's luck by touching them. For example, my brother Michael was a very lucky boy. He won every lottery game he played. The prize could be big or small, but he still won something nonetheless. I admired his luck, and when I accidentally touched Michael's body, I won all the games that needed luck at the summer carnival. But luck often goes hand in hand with misfortune. After I stole Michael's luck, he got scammed of all 3 years' savings by an online game. It made me feel so guilty, so I didn't use that superpower ever again. This year, I graduated from high school and was extremely looking forward to receiving a letter of acceptance from New York University. While sitting in the garden to drink tea and relax, I received a call from a girl in my group.
Mina, did you hear it? Lena just got her acceptance letter from New York University.
What? I was stunned. I couldn't believe it. I tried to calm down and waited for a week. But in the end, I still didn't get any notification from New York University. Just like that, I lost the opportunity that I had longed for a long time. A few days later, my friend group decided to go out to eat together. Firstly, they wanted to celebrate Lena. Secondly, they wanted to make me feel better about the loss. Or at least that was what they said. How ironic! They booked at a table at a rather fancy restaurant. Everybody was already there when I arrived.
First, let us toast Selena. Congratulations on getting into New York University. Raise your glasses, girls.
I raised my glass and drank with them, not looking sad or anything.
Second, don't be sad, Mina. There will be other better opportunities. Let's just have fun for today. There's nothing to be sad about.
Huh? She always acts like she's better than us. In the end, isn't she still inferior to Lena?
Hey, stop making a scene.
Me? Making a scene? Oh, please. If she hadn't acted all high and mighty all the time, I would have said that. Am I the arrogant one here? Or is it because you're inferior to me anyway that you have to make such a big deal out of this? You!
Guys, please don't fight. It's all my fault.
Stop defending her. You invited her because you were afraid that she wouldn't be happy. But she didn't even appreciate it. It turned out that Lena did this on purpose. Not being able to attend New York University really made me sad. But I never felt jealous of Lena. Yet, she always wanted to find an opportunity to embarrass me. How could I stay calm in this situation? I was not going to let them walk all over me. An idea popped into my head, and I immediately carried it out. I reached out and touched Lena's shoulder. The tension was so high that no one paid attention to my actions. In the end, the argument ended the party earlier than planned, leaving everybody upset. Less than 2 days after the incident, my superpowers took effect, and New York University rushed to send me the acceptance letter. My dream finally came true. I was so happy that I jumped around excitedly. But thinking about the bad luck that Lena would have had to suffer, I couldn't help but feel a little down. Not long after, I heard that Lena wasn't careful while climbing the mountain, and she slipped. Fortunately, the fall wasn't very high. The doctor said she only broke her leg and scratched her skin, but she had panic attacks because she was too scared. I ignored the guilt in my heart to get ready for New York University.
I heard that you've been accepted to New York University. Congratulations.
Yeah, how's Lena?
Not great. Her mood is kinda erratic lately. It's making me not want to talk to her.
Don't worry about it. Anyone in that situation will become like that.
Let's not talk about her anymore. Don't you want to have a party before entering the school?
Did they learn nothing from the previous party? How could they ask me to go through that again? Well, the notification comes quite late, so I need to prepare a lot of things. I don't have time. I arrive at my school. Gotta go. Goodbye. I entered the class and waited for the bell to ring for a while. Then, the teacher appeared. She greeted everybody and started introducing a little about herself. Then, she talked about the history, achievements, and culture of New York University. Finally, she told us about the interclass theater performance for the welcome party. To cast for the play, the teacher chose to draw lots. The main lead will be Simon. Simon? He was the idol in high school. At that time, he was already famous for his charming look and his family background. He was great at sports and had an excellent academic performance. I lost count of how many times I must have been peeking at him while he was playing basketball. I couldn't believe that he and I would share the same class at university. The female lead will be Tekna. I was very disappointed when the teacher called another girl's name. Tekna was a very beautiful girl. She was always full of energy, so anyone liked her at first sight. Even though I didn't have a role, I was still forced to participate in the preparations for the play. Seeing Tekna surrounded by so many people and being close to Simon, I admit that I was a little upset. Although I have liked Simon for many years, I have always been too shy to confess. This was such a good opportunity to get close to him. Ignoring the unfinished business, I ran downstairs to buy water, then turned around and headed to Tekna's place. You've worked hard. Here, this is for you. Thank you. While Tekna took the glass of water from my hand, I touched her. As I wanted, the very next day, the teacher canceled Tekna's role. She wanted to find another person to fill the position, so she held a small audition. As a result, thanks to Tekna's luck, I was cast as a female lead.
I'm counting on you.
Oh, okay. Simon just talked to me. He just made the first move. During the rehearsal, everything went very smoothly. Simon complimented my acting non-stop. How wonderful! Luck that had been stolen from others was always effective. It seemed that the distance between Simon and me slowly disappeared. But right after that, I saw an upper-class girl asking Simon to go out, and he agreed. No, I couldn't watch my crush going on a date with someone else. I volunteered to help a girl to deliver materials to the upper course teacher. Meanwhile, I tried to find a silhouette of the girl that had asked Simon to go out with her. As soon as I saw her, I walked quickly and acted like I'd almost accidentally bumped into her. I pretended to be apologetic, and when I had achieved my goal, I quickly left. The next day, after rehearsing for the play,
Mina, are you free this Saturday?
I knew that what he was talking about. I was so happy I could fly, but outside, I still pretended to be very calm. Why do you ask?
Well, I want to ask you out.
Yeah, it's fine. I didn't have anything to do that day anyway, so it's okay. We went to many places. Simon was very polite and attentive. He took great care of me throughout the day, which made me fall for him even more. Finally, the premiere came, and we prepared everything very early. I, as a female lead, wore a gorgeous evening gown. When there were only 10 minutes left for our play to begin, the auditorium was filled with students. I fidgeted and paced back and forth behind the scenes. This was the first time I performed in front of so many people. But I quickly reassured myself that everything would go as smoothly as it had been many times before. Then, out of nowhere, my foot tripped on something, and my whole body fell to the ground. At the same time, ripping sounds were everywhere. After getting myself together, I saw that the entire stage we worked so hard to build fell to pieces. I accidentally stepped on a link between the stages.
The background is all broken.
What are we going to do now? It's almost time for the play to start.
I struggled to stand up. My mind was in turmoil. I caused a big trouble. Hearing the chaos, our teacher came over. What's wrong? Ma'am, I just made the backgrounds collapse. Oh my God, how can we play go on? I'm so sorry. Your apology means nothing. What good is it now? Everything is already broken. After that, I received criticism from everyone. Since there was no solution, the school disqualified our play. The efforts of the past few weeks were completely wasted. I was sitting sullenly in the corner of the room when Simon approached.
I worked so hard to rehearse the play, but it's all ruined because of you. This is such a waste of my time.
I came home with red eyes and didn't understand why it turned out like this. I tried to hide my resentment, but Michael still accidentally saw my pitiful stage, so he was so very worried.
Hey, what's wrong, Mina?
I already used my superpowers. How could everything turn out so horrible?
Huh? What superpower? What the hell happened?
Hey, actually, I have a superpower. I can steal other people's luck by just touching them.
Mina, your jokes are so boring.
I'm not kidding, really. In the past, I used to steal your luck to play games at the summer carnival. Don't you remember?
You mean my I always win luck?
That's right.
There's no such thing as that. At that time, your brother won by cheating.
Huh?
Actually, it's just like Jay said. Every kid wanted to win a lot of prizes. I didn't have any luck, so I took the matter into my own hands, creating my own luck.
What about you being cheated of all your savings?
It's also entirely his own fault. He was greedy and trusted people too easily. The scammers only needed a few words, and your brother already transferred all of his money to them.
So, how do you explain my luck at the summer festival?
It's your luck, of course.
My long-held trust collapsed in an instant, leaving me baffled. After thinking for a while, I decided to get to the bottom line of this story. The next day, I couldn't wait but to run to the school's administration office, not forgetting to bring cake and water for the teacher's fair. Miss, as far as I know, before the teacher sent me the admission letter, this opportunity belonged to another student, right? That's right. Then why? You mean, why was the other student disqualified from the school? Yes. It's because she sent the wrong transcript to the school. The order in the list was completely upside down. Speaking of which, you're very lucky. Your name is right behind that student. So, it wasn't because I stole Lena's luck? Next, I want to find Tekna, who I stole the female lead role in the play with Simon from.
Hey, what's up?
This might sound a bit odd. I hope I won't get trouble to you. But do you know the reason why the teacher wanted to cast me in your role?
Oh, is it about it? It's simply because I'm bad at acting. I wish a teacher would choose someone else. Thank God it wasn't me. I was terrified that I would blow everything up on the stage.
I never thought a perfect girl like Tekna would be rejected by her teacher because her acting was so bad. She also seemed very happy about this. Have you had any bad luck lately?
Don't worry, I'm famous for being a lucky girl.
Tekna never had any bad luck. We ended the meeting with a goodbye. I finally believed that the whole stealing other people's luck was completely unreal. Simon asked me out because he found out that the upper-class girl asked him out on a date due to a game of Dare with Friends. The whole thing was just a coincidence, and I just assumed everything. Then took it too far. But looking at the bright side, after this incident, I was no longer so concerned about misfortune or luck as much as I was before. Luck can be good, but I think I should trust my own abilities and efforts more. Moreover, I'm also content with my life without relying on other people's luck. Other people's luck. Other people's